What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Anish,
I'm Tariq.
and this is our podcast, Venting with Tariq and Anish. And today is a special episode. Not because of the holidays, not because of the topic, but because we have a special guest. Want to introduce yourself?
Okay, Maka. What's up?
Yeah, that's our friend, Dayyan Gill. He's going to be on the podcast today for the episode. We got not a lot of topics. It's one topic. Spiderman No Way Home. We all went Thursday. Yeah, yesterday. So we're filming this on Friday. This episode will be out tomorrow, Saturday, obviously. Y'all will see that. But we all went on Thursday. Movie was fire. So I'm pretty sure this will be in the title. But if y'all didn't watch the movie yet, y'all probably shouldn't
Click
watch
away.
Click
You know what?
away.
Watch it. Go and watch it, and then you can click back.
Yeah,
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
spoil everything.
Exactly. We're gonna be
the
talking
next
about the
20
movie,
years.
endings and stuff, our thoughts on it. So yeah,
You can
click
watch
away
it
from
in
this,
mute
go
if
watch
you
the
want.
movie, and then come back and watch this. You know,
All
you're waiting
right.
for end credits. Click on the episode. All right. So, first topic of the day. What is it?
Let's start out with first off our thoughts about the movie.
Okay.
Right?
Alright, we can start with. Okay, you go first, Anish.
I should go first.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
go
like
first,
I feel like because Dayyan will have some very strong opinions. I feel like he should end us off.
End
on,
it. Okay, I'll
on
go
each
first
topic,
then.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. First of all, you know when you watch a movie that's like hella hype, and then you watch it and you're like, yo, that was kind of like pretty ass. Not gonna lie, compared to all the hype, right? This is one of the movies where like the hype was hella high, and the movie was also fire. I thought it was like executed really well, and by the way, all the Spider-Mans did show up. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. The execution.
High
Bro, was
moment,
fire.
but that was actually
When they showed them coming into the portal, bro, that was so fire. And then seeing all the villains like on the highway when Doc Ock pulls up, and then the laugh with the Green Goblin, and he shows up on the highway, bro. I literally looked at Day. I was like, bro, this is fire.
Yeah, we looked at each other, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. It was hella fire.
That was crazy. Yeah.
I'd give it like a. Only reason why is because of the ending. We'll get to that later, but I give it a 9 out of 10.
Fair
A
enough.
solid 9 out of 10. I thought it was really good.
Oh, wow.
The acting was really good. Andrew Garfield's acting was really good.
Yeah.
okay.
Like, wait, talking about like Gwen
can I
and
put in
stuff?
some input real quick?
Yeah.
Give us
So-
your input.
My input is that I 100% agree with Andrew Garfield's acting is really good, right? And that's because he continues to act. But I feel like Tobey Maguire kind of fell flat. I know that nostalgia can carry him, but
Yeah.
some of his line delivery was really, it just fell flat. And like
Bro.
that moment when he stopped the Green Goblin glider from being stabbed, stabbing, like that was just kind of like everyone was looking
You
at his
look like
face.
a flat face, bro.
It's like a flat face, and there's people behind us. They're just like laughing. I was
He was
like,
staring at the camera like this. It was the funniest thing, and he had the thing in his hand, and all you could see were his eyes were so big, bro. The funniest thing.
Hey, they zoomed in his face like a little.
I know
too
I know
much.
Tobey Maguire, like he's obviously
He's
getting
like
old.
60 though.
He's getting old,
How
but
old
like
is
he is not mewing. I could tell you he's not mewing. Okay, the jaw just not exists anymore. The hair is going away. He's getting old now,
But you know
so
what?
it's understandable.
You know who I realized had really bad acting? I don't know why it stood out to me so much. Jamie
Who?
Foxx, bro. Electro? His acting was not good.
I feel
Really?
like Jamie
There was
Foxx.
this
That's
one-
no. I feel like that's meant to be like he's supposed to have that kind of like joke. Like it just makes.
No,
Oh, yeah,
it
like,
wasn't
it's
a
like
joke.
too-
It was like I cringed.
It's like his.
because
yeah.
when they were all
Like
like
the stuff he says.
no, not the stuff he says. The way he says it. Like
Well,
when
like when he said like this. You like the new? Like when he said that, was that cringy to you?
no, it was like whenever you're reading in class. And you're doing like
Yeah.
popcorn reading, and before your turn, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get ready. And
Yeah.
then when it's your turn, you like squeakers, or like you're really nervous, and everybody could really tell. And look, to me,
Yeah.
that's what Jamie Foxx felt like. I don't
Really?
know.
No, I feel like his
In the-
line delivery was very, very good. Anish, you agree,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I think the line delivery was good. It's just that some of the stuff he was saying was cringy.
It was
But I think
It's
that's his
cringy,
like.
yeah.
That's the
That's
stuff.
his thing. Like it just makes
Yeah.
sense for Jamie Foxx.
in the Wizard or in Doctor.
Okay, hold up. Let me just say something. By
What
the
do
way,
you
I just
say?
realized this right now. So if you watch Amazing Spider-Man 2, he had like no swag. Like his hair was like completely off, right? It kind of makes sense that his lines would be cringy because he has like all this. Like he thinks he's cool all of a sudden. So like
I'm not talking about
obviously,
the, I'm
like,
not talking about the
come
lines.
on.
I'm not talking about
he
the
got
lines.
a little. I mean,
I'm
it just
talking
kind
about
of
the
makes
execution.
sense.
I'm talking about the execution. I like his lines.
You
His
thought it was
lines were
cringe?
good. I thought it was.
The only execution in terms of lines that I thought just like fell flat was Tobey Maguire, honestly.
I didn't
That's
notice Tobey.
And I feel like
Tobey
that's Tobey Maguire's charm too. Kind of is just like he's supposed to be like a massive nerd, so like it kind of makes sense. But yeah, that's just my input on it. But here, you talk about what you thought about the movie, Tariq. Then I'll go.
Best MCU movie. Best MCU movie.
Okay, bold. That's a bold statement. Yeah.
Okay. Infinity War. Actually, wait. I need to think. Infinity War was the one before Endgame, right? That's when everybody disappeared.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I watched it so long ago.
You want to hear what I would rank?
No. Give me a second. I gotta.
Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second.
Because I feel like if you say something, I'm gonna do.
You're gonna follow.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Endgame was pretty darn good. I think this is above Endgame though. This is the best MCU movie. This is the best MCU. Yeah, 100%.
Best?
I liked it a lot. It was like I don't know. Tom Holland, I think, is a really good actor. I don't know. Each Spider-Man brings like a different thing to the table, and I like what Tom Holland brings to the table. And I think he like executed really well this movie.
On top of that, I think like each Spider-Man movie brings something different to the table too.
100%.
Like Spider-Man 2 wasn't really like a deep movie. I'm talking about Tom Holland's one. It wasn't like meant to be a deep movie, but it was a really fun movie in my opinion. And like Mysterio, like he doesn't have like a deep like background. He's just like a loser adult villain, but I still think that's pretty funny and cool. Like I still think he's an interesting villain.
No,
you watched it, right? Yeah, he was interesting. Like literally his only background was that like he was salty at Tony Stark, but still it's still an interesting villain.
He was honestly
that's what actually most of the Spider-Man villains are supposed to be. They're supposed to be like old men that are like going after a teenager for no reason. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of funny.
I actually really like Mysterio as a villain.
Yeah, I like Mysterio as a villain. Vulture is also pretty good too, but I feel like towards the end,
I didn't like that much, but
I didn't like Vulture though.
I think he was at his peak in the car scene, you know, where he like threatened Tom Holland. He's if you what do you call it, mess with any of my business, I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, I'm gonna kill you dead. That doesn't make any sense though, but yeah, I'm gonna kill you dead, not kill you alive. All right, so what's your ranking?
We give it 9.1.
9.1. What's your like top three? Give your top three, because I was gonna give my top three.
Top three movies, like MCU
Marvel,
movies.
MCU movies. Yes.
So it definitely goes Endgame second. What is it? No Way Home first. I'm gonna go. There's so many movies I think of. Did we rank them once, Anish? I swear we did.
I think we did.
Y'all talked about a Marvel podcast before, so yeah, I remember. Yeah, you guys did.
Watch my ranking's gonna change randomly.
But this is a major game changer, so yeah.
Yeah, we had Shang-Chi top 5. Remember?
I had Shang-Chi top 5. The thing is, right after I watch a movie, I rank it really high.
You recency bias, yeah.
Shang-Chi was a pretty darn good movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's top 5 anymore. For me, at least.
I feel like Shang-Chi was mainly good because so far the rest of Phase 4 has been kind of mid, except for this movie. This movie is like completely like dookie. Yeah.
This
it's
movie...
in my mind. I think Doctor Strange 2 is also going to be pretty good, but it's not obviously going to meet Spider.
It won't be Spider-Man, but I think
it's going to be second. It's going to be second in Phase 4. I think. Yeah.
You're gonna have to come back to me. Dayyan, you could just give your rundown and then I'll copy.
Okay, so should I talk about the movie first, then my ranking?
Yeah. Movie first, yeah.
Okay, so first, just with like the production of the movie, I think the CGI was a little off. I can actually like pull up a clip, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Andrew Garfield saves MJ and he stands up, it looked really weird. Like he just stood up like instantly. Like he didn't even, you noticed that, right?
I didn't notice that. No.
I didn't notice that, but I know.
Maybe it's because TikTok completely spoiled me and I saw it before. But like when I rewatched it, I noticed the CGI was pretty bad. I feel like in that moment. I also feel like the portal CGI was a little off on Andrew Garfield when he hopped.
Oh, okay, maybe.
When he hopped through the portal,
I thought you meant the effects. The effects was fire. But...
The effects was fine, but when Andrew Garfield hopped through the portal, it looked like kind of like too bouncy. You know, I mean, I get it's Spider-Man, but like it just kind of like looked weird.
I remember thinking about that in the movie.
Also, just a random comment, but when Tobey Maguire came through the portal, bro, I want to give him like 50 hugs. He just looked like an absolute dad.
He says like a huggable,
yeah. He's such a huggable. He's like, hi guys.
What did Andrew Garfield said? Are you gonna dress up as a pastor, like a friendly?
I was there. I think I was in the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
that was later on. I don't know, but he just came in like, hello, and he didn't have Spider-Man.
Hey guys,
What's
it's like
going
you know
on?
in the Disney shows where like when they have a special guest and they know they're popular, they're
Just like cheering.
Yeah, like everyone starts cheering, yeah.
and they play on
Exact
to
same
it, bro. That's what it
thing.
seems
Exact
like,
same thing, bro.
bro.
And that's
Tobey
based,
Maguire, go,
it was 100% like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's like his thing though, because like he's like older Spider-Man, so he's kind of like the
Yeah.
dad figure.
Uh-huh.
And also, I also felt the same thing when he got like stabbed by Green Goblin. He was just laying down, like chilling. He's like,
He's
I'm
like-
fine. I'm good. I'm good, bro. He's just like showing his dad bod, you know. I'm good. But yeah, that's about it for the CGI. But for the movie, I actually really like the ending. Okay, just because like the implications it has for the future. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I like the
okay,
ending too. I
Yeah,
can
no,
talk about that. I like the
agree,
ending.
I agree.
It got rid of all the Iron Boy Jr. haters and everything. Like that's completely gone, right? So
Yeah.
I'm completely happy for that. I love the suit personally, and it's obviously not the final one. They're gonna change it throughout his next 3 movies too. I like the fact that he took inspiration from Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I like the fact that Aunt May gave him the great responsibility quote, right?
Yeah,
But I still hope they like explain Uncle Ben. And speaking about Uncle Ben, there's actually a Disney Plus series coming out. It's gonna be animated, I think. I'm not sure if Tom Holland is voicing it, but it's gonna explain the background of Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Okay.
Finally,
So it's
bro.
called Spider-Man freshman year or something. So it's gonna be like before everything. So probably he's gonna get his spider bite. Maybe he'll fight like some like low-level criminals, like you know Anish, right? Anish is a goon, so maybe he'll fight Anish. You know?
E.
Yeah,
good one,
and like
good.
stuff like that. But for the movie, the rating, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Also, I feel like
Yeah.
10.
9 out of 10. But I forgot I was gonna say some other stuff.
Wait. Can we go back? What happened to his Spider-Man costume? I saw he made a new Spider-Man costume. Was it just
He
a
made a
different
new
color?
one. No,
Yes.
it's like red and blue. It's like from
It's
the,
red and
like
blue.
straight from
It's
the comic.
so yeah, the front no longer has like a fat ass beetle on it anymore, right? It's like an actual like spider now,
Spider.
right? It's like skinny like a spider should be. It kind of looks like Andrew Garfield symbol. I really like how it looks. Like
Garfield Spider.
I
is,
feel like
fire.
the webbing on it is like pretty skinny and it looks like comic accurate. It looks like it's actually drawn like on a comic. It kind of looks like the Into the Spider-Verse suit a bit, if you ask me. The what do you call it? Spider-Man suit. Not the Miles Morales Spider-Man, but you know,
Oh, the
Peter Parker
Oh,
Spider-Man.
gotcha. I was about to say, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Like if you want me to, I could pull up like a
Pull it
picture
up.
of
Pull it up.
Pull it
But I
up?
also
Okay.
wanted. I was thinking back in the
I'm
movie.
temporarily gonna turn dark, by the way, because I'm searching it up.
Was it
Yeah.
just me, or was it kind of awkward? I wasn't awkward, but I felt like it went on for too long when they were all on the Statue of Liberty and they were just talking to each other. Like I know the fans wanted that, but
No,
it was like a
before,
4-minute
before the
conversation.
fight, that was perfect. I love that.
But that
I
was
love
You
the
that.
like that?
chemistry. No,
The
in my
chemistry,
opinion, the
I loved it.
chemistry was like that. It was actually really good.
And again, Andrew Garfield's acting. Like I liked how he was like really awkward, and I like the fact that he said "I love you guys" because like he basically
And then
has
they're
like.
like,
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because he has like no one, right? And he's like, I wish I had a brother. You guys are like brothers
Yeah.
to me. So it was pretty cool. But here's a suit. Hold up. There you go. Yeah, so Spotify viewers, I'm streaming right now, just showing it Into the Spider-Verse
Oh!
suit. Basically
wait.
looks like that. You can,
Can you
Alright.
pull up the
Like,
new suit from the movie?
Yeah, I think we should just okay. Yeah, okay. But it looks like the Into the Spider-Verse suit. That's my personal opinion though. I think I could get a picture from Discord if you guys want me to.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't really tell the difference between the suits, bro.
Between
you
this
think-
one and the one in the
Really?
movie?
No, like I understand the
Oh, like all the suits.
all this like the differences are so subtle. Everybody's like, okay,
Okay,
that's Spider-Man.
so actually, you know, here's a surprising thing. You know the black and red suit, like
and red.
the one
Oh, the
that the
Miles
one the one
Morales?
that where the black where this is black. This
Oh,
whole area right here.
where he went to Electro with, like
Yeah.
It's the one that he not the one where it's flipped inside out. Like you see how this is like red, right? Instead of this blue part, it's black. You know that suit. Like
Yeah.
let me show you, Spider-Man, like Far From Home, like suit or something. Let's see.
Oh, the one with the goggles.
This one.
Oh,
Look.
that one. Oh,
This type of
Oh,
suit.
yeah.
So this is actually the original comic look, by the way. He doesn't get the blue until later.
Oh, I
like
didn't know
OG Spider-Man.
This is OG. Like it doesn't look exactly like this, but it's black and red. It's not blue and red. Everyone thinks blue and red is the original look. Maybe I don't know why, but maybe it's just because like it was easier to color in or something, or do. So they went with black and
No.
red originally,
and
but
red
the
looks
blue and
way
red
better.
came afterwards. Blue and red is obviously more iconic, but black and red is the OG one.
Yeah.
I was gonna. What else was I gonna say? So, Tariq, you know the reason why he can't use his Stark suit, by the way.
What? The
Actually,
nanotech one?
I actually like predicted this before. I don't know. I think I said it to Anish before. Like this is even before the leaks came out. I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
Are you talking about when Doc Ock took it?
No, the fact at the end of the
at the
movie,
end
that
of the movie.
he has a new suit completely.
Yeah,
I was
why?
wondering, bro. You have a
So the reason why is because his identity is completely removed, so he can't use any more Stark tech because he's not registered in the Stark tech anymore.
Oh yeah. By the way, not to interrupt you, but for all the people, because I'm kind of confused. The ending. Explain the ending. Like, what does the spell do? I don't understand. Doctor Strange.
It just okay. So basically, like just any like I don't know, just like the like knowing like Peter Parker as a person, like it doesn't exist anymore. Like his existence is gone. Like so, all his friends don't know he even exists. There's one small plot hole. It's the fact that I don't think the spell erases like pictures of Peter Parker. So what the heck is like Zendaya gonna think when she has like a random picture of this random person in her house?
Wait, why would
I
it
think
not?
You don't think the spell like erases all the evidence and stuff?
I think
don't know.
no,
It's like,
I think it should, but like they didn't really clear that. But it probably does because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. But the thing is, if it did erase all evidence, why did Zendaya still have her
necklace?
the necklace, the one that Tom Holland bought her in the second movie, Far From Home.
No way.
Yeah.
Far
No
from
Way
home.
Home.
Far from home. Yeah.
Far From Home. Yeah.
Far from home. I got it mixed up.
Yeah, Far From Home. Yeah, she still has a necklace, and that's basically proof of him existing. So actually, maybe it's not. Maybe because it's not directly linked to him, it didn't get erased. But I don't know. That's kind of a plot hole. Plot hole number 2. I forgot to bring up. This is like non-related, but it said it brought the Spider-Man villains that knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, but Electro was brought in, and Electro didn't know Peter Parker was Spider-Man. So how the heck was he brought in?
Oh wait, did he not?
Oh, I don't even remember that.
I actually didn't think of this myself. I saw someone else asking this question, and literally no one knew what to like say to it because like it's a pothole. I think like because Doctor Strange legit said that.
Screen.
What?
Might have happened off screen.
No. Because remember when Andrew Garfield takes off his mask, Electra's like, "I thought you were black, man," because like you have.
I remember that. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Wait.
I hope you're black. That's like hinting to Miles Morales.
That's hinted to Miles Morales. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
crazy.
so wait, what else? I'm trying to think, but that's a pothole. Like, do you guys have any interjection? Like, anything you want to say against that?
Bro, I have no idea. That. I mean, that
Anish,
makes
you have anything?
Wait, what? Like any other plot holes?
No, like, do you think that's a pothole or not? Because I think it's a pothole.
It's like I don't think too much.
I think
it. The main plot hole is like
Obviously, it doesn't
all
ruin the
evidence
movie,
of
but
Peter
like,
Parker.
No, I don't think that's. I was about to say. I feel like Marvel can explain that in the next.
Yeah.
They can explain something like that, but they can't explain the Electro one. Like,
yeah, the
they can't
lecture
go back
one,
and be like,
that's gonna be left. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's not. They're not being
They're
brought
definitely
back
gonna
again,
explain the
probably.
ending next movie though. Like more.
Yeah, they definitely will. And okay, so here's one more thing I want to point out that I actually realized recently. So by the way, the movie is already online, right? Like on cam and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But
That's a no.
if you go watch the ending again, you actually like. I don't know if you guys saw this, but he had a book in his backpack when he moved into the new apartment.
Yeah.
Did you know what the book said?
What?
It was a GED exam or whatever,
GED,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
And I'm pretty sure
I remember
that gives you high school credit, right? That's why I
Yeah.
searched up online. So maybe because his identity as Peter Parker got erased, he's not even logged into the school anymore. So now he has to study for the GED exam again, so that he can make it through high school and go to college like a normal person would. Because he technically didn't even go to high school anymore. Because Peter Parker.
That's actually so tough, bro. That's actually
Yeah.
so tough.
So
You entirely- and
that's
you guys
crazy.
remember?
And he's not going to MIT either. Probably. I don't think he's going to MIT.
Yeah, he's
I think Zendaya and Ned are.
They got
going,
accepted.
Right?
They got
They
accepted.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
they
talking
got
about
accepted. Yeah.
But why was whenever like this motherfucking sky was ripping, Doctor Strange was desperately trying to fix it, and then Tom Holland's like, okay, just erase my identity. Doctor Strange's like, are you sure? Like as he was trying to fix these massive things, I was like, what? I don't know. I thought it was kind of.
I don't know. Kind of. Yeah. I don't know. But I do feel like you know what I do hate like a lot.
What?
This is obviously I didn't think about this either. There's always other fans that like pick up like the really small details, but like they always like sideline Doctor Strange like in the ensemble like big movies. Like the only time he would have like a spotlight was in Infinity War. In Endgame, remember when the bombs like came down from Thanos' like massive ship in Endgame at the Avengers headquarters, like it was blown up. There was water pouring in. Remember, they made Doctor Strange handle fucking water, man. He took care of the water instead of fighting any villains. Like literally one of the strongest heroes had to take care of water. So I feel like
Doctor Strange is mad underrated. So is Wanda. They people think that Wanda is like hella like weak. I don't know why.
That's literally only because like her fans.
I hear that Wanda is really powerful.
No, she's like one of the
She
most
is very
dangerous.
powerful, but it's because the fans are like really crazy about her, and people just started to hate her because of the fans being kind of rampant.
Yeah.
Which is like, I kind of unjustified, but she is really powerful. But Doctor Strange has been like sidelined a lot. Also, I
we
don't.
talk about
I mean,
Ned?
it makes sense for story. This is not going to ruin my
Wait.
movie experience. But yeah, what?
Well, wait, is Ned like coming back? Is he in the comics?
Ned is in the comics, but
He is?
I'm pretty sure he's based off the character Miles Morales' like sidekick. I think his name is like Genki or something. Like, let me search it up.
Does he have powers?
Genki.
Is he gonna be
No,
a
he
Doctor
doesn't.
Strange guy?
He's also like the man in the chair.
He look. Wait, man in the chair. What? What's
Like the supportive person. Like Anish explained to him while like searching
Like
up.
you know what? Like you know how like every hero has someone like in the chair like helping them. Like the background guy.
No,
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, the man in the chair.
Oh.
So Ned is a character, right? And he does become like the Hobgoblin, right? In the
What's that?
comics.
Oh yeah.
Who's
It's basically just like a version of the Goblin, like but with like the hat and everything.
Oh, like a
you know?
villain?
Like the villain, yeah. That's why they were talking about
the
in the
Green
movie.
Goblin.
Yeah, it's
The
like a different
Hobgoblin.
version, the Hobgoblin. It's like a mutated like type of version.
So is he
Yeah.
gonna
Remember-
be the Hobgoblin?
I don't know about
They
that. 'cause
could
They
do
They
that.
were hinting
I
it,
feel
they
like
were
they-
hinting
I feel
it.
like they teased it, but then also I feel like they might have hinted at it because they're never gonna actually do it. You know?
Because remember when Tobey Maguire is talking about his friend that literally almost killed him and he died in his arms, and then it was
Yeah.
like they were kind of hinting at that, but then I don't think they're actually gonna do it because they already hinted at it.
But then why would they just give him random Doctor Strange powers? I feel like they would advance on that, right?
They would give the random Doctor Strange.
Because like he was able to
no, give Ned-
able to open the portals.
But that doesn't have anything to do with being Hobgoblin though. Unless they
No,
like.
I'm not talking
change
about
it.
Hobgoblin. I'm saying he's probably not going to be a Hobgoblin because he's going to be a Doctor Strange man. What is that called?
Like,
the magic person.
helping.
Sorcerer, just a sorcerer.
A sorcerer. Is he? I'm pretty sure he's going to be a sorcerer, right? Would they add that if he wasn't going to be a
Maybe.
sorcerer?
They change stuff all the time. Like the movies,
Yeah,
didn't
they
always
really-
change. There's no way.
Marvel always does this thing where they leave like little evidence of like something happening, but they literally later on in like 2 years when they actually make the movie, they'll be like, I'll choose this and this to actually like branch off of.
Damn.
Like they say like so many stuff throughout the movie.
So it could
like
go either
not all
way.
this kind of stuff.
For
Yeah.
example, you know the Mandarin, right? And Shang-Chi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They teased them very, very early on, and then they completely like swapped like the fans in Iron Man 3, right? It was a fake Mandarin, like not the actual Mandarin. It was, you remember in Shang-Chi that one actor dude,
The one like
the Ben Kingsley dude, the one that had the little like furry creature that like was around with him all the time. He was in the basement. He's being
was a
held
fake
captive.
Mandarin.
Oh,
Iron Man
got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
was
dude.
Mandarin?
That was a fake Mandarin. He was
That
an
was a
actor
fake
in
one.
Iron Man 3. He was posing as a terrorist, and that's why the actual Mandarin held him hostage because
Yeah.
he figured out
Because
that
he
he was
took
posing
his-
as him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's about it for what I have to say about the movie. But I'd give it a 9 out of 10. And for overall like top 3 rating, I would say Infinity War first, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Second, Spider-Man, this movie, right? And then Endgame third.
This game is
got
better
it
than
over
Endgame?
Endgame
Yeah,
third.
you said that too.
No. I said this movie. Oh no, I said that, but I'm talking about Infinity War.
And Infinity War is better than this movie?
No, are you saying Infinity War is better than Endgame?
Yes, I am.
Wow. I don't
Anish,
think that.
do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I kind of like. Endgame is like after the snap, right?
See, here's the thing, right? If you think
Oh
about
yeah, no,
it,
Infinity War is better. Infinity War is better.
Infinity War is better, right?
Yeah,
I think
Infinity
so.
War is better. I'm just right. Infinity War is better. I think I might have to put the Spider-Man movie second.
I'm trying to remember
And then
what
End-
Infinity War was.
So same as me.
Yeah, wait, was that what you said?
Yeah,
oh
that's what I said.
yeah. I'm putting
Yeah.
it first. Infinity War is the best Marvel movie.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I feel like Infinity War has service, right? Like fan service, has really, really good writing, and the ending is really, really good, and it left you on your seats, right? And
Yeah.
it goes against the MCU formula that a bunch of people hate on. Spider-Man was a bunch of fan service, right? But it was also
Yeah.
pretty good writing. And then Endgame, I feel like, was a bunch of fan service, but the writing could have been better.
The thing is, it's such a like hype thing.
Yeah, it's such a hype
It's
thing, and it's
hard
also
to-
like hard to like serve up on the
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you-
I just don't like time travel in general. But like, I like time travel now though because it's gonna have like implications and stuff later.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wait, so why are you putting Infinity War over Spider-Man? Because of the ending you said, or is it something else?
Infinity War over Spider-Man just because of the fact that like it had a lot more hype. It's based off like a actual like really popular comic series, right? It's kind of the culmination of like all those years of Marvel, right? With all those Infinity Stones and stuff. Thanos is a great villain in that movie because he's actually like the main character in my opinion in Infinity War. Versus in Endgame, like you notice how he like became like just like a douche like evil villain in Endgame.
Yeah.
Because like it's the earlier version of Thanos or whatever. So I didn't like that version as much, but the one in Infinity War I liked a lot. And I don't know, the ending is just really good. Like even the soundtrack at the end where Thanos is sitting, it still like goes in my head sometimes. You know the one where he's sitting and it has that like I think it's a violin or something. I don't know.
I remember
I know
that
what
scene.
you're
I don't remember that.
The one where he's sitting at the farm.
No.
Remember at the
I remember
end?
that scene. I don't remember the soundtrack though.
It was good. I just really liked the soundtrack. Only thing I don't like about Infinity War and Endgame is Hulk's treatment, but that's forget about
Yeah,
that.
they kind of hold Hulk, bro.
Yeah. So let's talk about the
Let's rank the
future.
Spider-Man. Oh no,
Or,
let's rank the Spider-Man
no, rank Spider-Man first. Yeah.
Yeah, let's rank
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I feel like
Anish should go first, then Tariq, and then me. I guess.
Well, can I go first on this one?
Yeah, you go first.
I want to take the plates.
Then you go first, then I'll go second, then Anish go last. Okay.
Yeah.
My opinion, by the way, did not change with this new movie. It's still the same 3 rankings, right?
Okay.
Number 1, Andrew Garfield, bro. He's so slick with it, bro. I know the way he delivers his lines is so good.
Yeah.
I know. I still remember. You know that one scene? I think it was at the beginning of the first movie where he was sitting in the back of the car as the car thief was trying to get in. He's like, "What you doing?" And he was just sitting in the back of the car. It was the funniest thing ever.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm
YouTube
talking about?
recently.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, Andrew Garfield definitely the first. Tom Holland the second.
Oh shoot, you guys third?
Tobey Maguire for sure third. Like it goes. Andrew Garfield a little under. We got Tom Holland. And
Then a
we
fat
got-
shit, and then Tobey Maguire.
Exactly. And then Tobey Maguire down here. Yeah.
Okay. My ranking.
You know, the public will say that Tobey Maguire is the best. Everyone. like,
Everyone will
I
say it
think that
publicly, 100%.
everyone
What's
everyone will
their-
say
what's
it.
their
Maguire is the
argument?
best.
What's their argument?
The argument for Tobey
Nostalgia.
Maguire being first is number one, nostalgia. The villains that Tobey Maguire have are just exceptional.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Bro,
That's
I'm talking about the actor, not the movies or like the villains. I'm talking about how they played Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still, like the fact that, like, I don't know. I feel like Tobey Maguire like really delivers on the Peter Parker part of being broke, right? Being cringy, right? And also like kind of funny at the same time, right? Like
Yeah.
corny or whatever. I feel like he delivers on those parts. I really like his origin story. His Uncle Ben origin story is obviously the best because it was the first one done. And I actually like when I was little, I cried at the Uncle Ben scene. Like I'm not even joking.
Really?
Baby
Yeah.
Dayyan!
Baby Dayyan cried, bro. Baby Dayyan cried. Like I'm being for real. So I
was
like
very
that part a lot. But since we're just talking about Spider-Man, I think that's why people really like him as Spider-Man.
Alright, what would you rank it? Or Anish, do you want to go next?
I'll go
No,
next.
Dan go.
Okay.
I would say number one. Okay, so we're talking about right now, right? Not like projected, right? Because projected Tom Holland would be number one. I think we should all.
Oh
agree
no,
on
no,
that.
right now.
Right now.
Right now.
No, we're not- yeah.
After this newest movie.
Yeah.
Well, where would
After
you
this
rank it?
news movie, I'm still gonna put Tom Holland. I'm sorry, I'm putting Tom Holland.
Tom
number
Holland
one.
first, right?
Tom Holland first, yeah. I'm still putting
Okay,
Tom
yeah.
Holland first,
Yeah.
yeah. Number two, I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like
No, it's not
Andrew
very
Garfield
hard.
and Tobey Maguire.
It's not.
You know, I'm gonna have to go with Toby than Andrew. I'm sorry.
Wow, we're gonna have beef. Okay, that's fine.
It's so hard.
It's so hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that voice crack. It's so hard. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
I would put. Oh, bro,
Wait,
the
before we get into
nostalgia
Anish,
from-
actually, wait, why?
Yeah.
Why Andrew under Toby?
So we're talking about their respective Spider. Are we talking about even after this movie, like their role in this movie?
No, how they play their Spider-Man in their films.
In their films. Okay, so Tom Holland still counts for this movie because it was his film.
Yeah,
I
this is a fun-
guess this movie.
Counting this movie?
Yeah.
If you count this movie,
Count
then
this movie
Tobey
too.
Maguire tanked down, and Andrew Garfield takes second. Then
Actually, no, and there, yeah, I forgot. Toby was super dude in this.
they're like neck to neck in my opinion, but with Tobey Maguire's like butt shit and stuff. But I'm sorry.
Don't include this one. But Tom Holland include this movie because like it's character development with Aunt May dying and stuff, right?
I
But then
love
for the
Tobey
other
Maguire
Spider-Man,
though. Still, yeah,
yeah. Wait, so you're saying Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and then Andrew Garfield?
yeah.
Did you not like
Okay.
Andrew Garfield?
I'll explain after Nish goes.
Okay, it's a lot.
Okay, so I think it's a clear, sweep that Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, in my opinion.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah. I think Tom Holland does the best of like playing Peter Parker and Spider-Man, like the best balance, right? Dan agrees. So Tom Holland first. See, the
Yeah.
second is so hard. Like, I think Andrew Garfield's like Spider-Man was the funniest. Tariq disagrees already.
No, he
So
was.
Andrew Garfield was
I agree.
No,
with
he's
yeah, he was the funniest, and then
yeah.
Tobey Maguire had like the most like Peter Parker like
vibes.
vibes. Yeah, like remember in the cafeteria, he's like saving all the school lunches and stuff. Like he looks corny, but like he's like I don't know how to say it. He played Peter Parker the best. So like I guess like Spider-Man criteria, Tobey Maguire does like. Oh, that's so hard, bro. I can't put Andrew Garfield last. He was kind of funny.
Bro, you're rating Toby at second because he shot school lunches, bro. I don't
No. He played Peter Parker the best.
You say he shot school lunches, bro. When did Spider-Man shoot up?
No, it is.
the
I
school
don't know what
lunch?
he just say.
Remember when he's like the lunch is falling?
When he
and
caught
like,
the food. When he caught the food.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you thought. That was pretty.
Yeah, you
that
know
was
what I'm talking
pretty
about.
That was pretty.
I don't know.
That's the only reason Toby is in fourth for me, though.
I'm gonna put Toby second. Andrew's
Wow.
third. I think that's just like everyone thinks that.
All right,
Except
now
they think Tom Holland's second.
let me justify why I came up with this ranking, right?
Okay.
So we're not talking about like. Let me just clarify. We're talking
So you
about
guys
how
have
the
same
actors.
ranking, right? Sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
we're talking about
yeah.
how the actors. I'm not influencing your like. Actually, I think Anish. That's Anish's own opinion. I've heard Anish say Tom Holland #1 before. Anyways. So that's
Definitely,
it.
bro.
Yeah, but I was gonna talk about. So we're not just talking about the actors' abilities. We're talking about how they played Spider-Man, and sometimes that's limited by the directors of the movie. And I feel like in Andrew Garfield's case, he was very, very, very limited, right? Versus like
Yeah.
Sam Raimi, the director of Tobey Maguire's films, like he allowed for him to do really good. Had you switched like the two actors around in the movies, Andrew Garfield would completely destroy Tobey Maguire, like easily.
Yeah,
But-
because he's so much fun. I just think he's
His
like.
acting is like way, way better. Like you could tell,
Yeah.
like in the scene where they're talking about Uncle Ben in this movie, he did way better than Tobey Maguire did. Like
He's
his
talking about
crying and
Gwen,
stuff.
bro. When he's talking about his girlfriend,
Yeah,
bro, I actually feel like.
Oh yeah, bro. Andrew's really good at crying, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah.
he's really good at acting in general. Yeah, but
Yeah,
Tobey
like
Maguire's
bringing
still a
out the
good.
best.
He's still a pretty good actor. There's that. I forgot what that one movie is.
There's
I think it's
no-
called like Brothers or whatever. But I think it's been like memed before. He's a good actor in that movie.
Except when it comes to like Tom and Andrew, for me, they both have like standout traits that make them really good Spider-Man. When it comes
Yeah.
to Toby, bro, he's like an NPC in my mind. I don't know. I can't shake that. He can catch
You
school
know,
lunches,
you know,
I guess,
you
bro.
know, you know. I think it's time we whipped out the
All right, let's talk about the
No, we
future
need
now.
to talk about
what future.
the goddamn ending, bro. The goddamn
Okay,
ending.
yeah.
What
Alright.
happened? What happened to Zendaya, bro? What happened to Ned? I remember in the interview. By the way, if I don't know if y'all remember. I mean, well, it came out really recently, but obviously, Zendaya and Ned don't even remember Peter Parker because of the spell, and he tries to go talk to them, and then he sees a little bandage on her head. Is like, I'm gonna endanger them. I'm not even gonna tell them.
That turned Wait, what was that band-aid? What was that band-aid?
It's just something that she got from the fight. She got it from the fight.
From the fight, yeah. It still stayed though.
Wait,
but, like,
then
Peter
what?
Parker's gone.
Look
That
at
doesn't
how
make
confused.
sense. I know. And she also has a necklace, but
How does that not
whatever.
make sense? Why y'all confused?
Like,
Wait,
if she
but-
doesn't.
Because if there's
Peter
a band-aid,
Parker-
isn't there other like indications? Because then the pictures might actually be there. If objects weren't erased.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Okay, that was a really bad voice crack, but that's the
fine.
thing though, right? Like, I feel like those aren't like direct indications. It is definitely a paw hole, but at the end of the day, they still were with Spider-Man. Because remember, Happy said that he worked with Spider-Man, so everyone still worked with Spider-Man. The Avengers still worked with
They just don't know.
Spider-Man. Everyone
Peter
knows about
Parker.
Spider. Yeah, like the Daily Bugle, like they were talking about Spider-Man and how they don't know the identity anymore because Peter Parker, like as an individual, doesn't live anymore, and that's why. Doctor Strange. He said that quote: "You can't live two lives."
Yeah.
He doesn't live two lives anymore. He's just Spider-Man now. His whole life is dedicated to being Spider-Man, basically. That's the sad part. That's how Spider-Man's supposed to be.
Yeah.
He has to be selfless, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was talking about. Yeah. So Zendaya and Ned, they don't know. Keep saying Zendaya. It's MJ. MJ and Ned, they don't remember Spider-Man anymore. So my question is, I think I already know the answer to this because I was like mad research, bro, when I got home from the movie because I was like hella depressed. Is MJ and Ned going to be? Because Amy Pascal said 3 more movies added to the trilogy to make the
Yep.
new trilogy. Will they be in the other movies? I don't think they.
Oh,
will.
there's gonna be 3 more movies like after this one.
Yeah, there's 3 more movies. Yeah,
So here's my reasons for why they will, okay, and why they won't, right?
yeah.
Okay, here's why they will be in the movies, right? MJ was confirmed to be the MCU version of Mary Jane, basically, right? So
Yeah.
I think that she should continue to play the role. Number 2, this isn't like a storyline related, but Zendaya is a very, very important actress, and as long as you
Yeah.
put her in the movie, you're gonna draw in more money. So they kind of should include her if they want to make more money. I feel like.
I don't
And
think
also,
it's their
part of the-
choice.
well, yeah, it's not, but money talks, and they have unlimited money.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're acting next to your
It depends
boyfriend,
on if they
so-
want to or not, though. And number 3, for why I think she'll stay, is in the same exact interview with Amy Pascal, or I think one afterwards. They brought up the fact that they're still trying to convince like a lot of the supporting cast and the main cast to return for those next few Spider-Man installments.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and also I feel like since they Tom Holland and Zendaya's relationship is like actually public now, you guys probably won't agree with this, but it actually does play a role in what the directors will do. I feel like because they
Oh,
will
yeah.
have the
Oh,
best.
really?
They will have the best
Best
chemistry,
chemistry,
easily.
bro.
Like
Real
yeah.
life, they be like, going crazy. They're gonna be going
That's
crazy. On
yeah,
screen.
like Emma Stone or whatever, Gwen Stacy's actor, and Andrew Garfield. They got together for a short amount of time.
Wait, then
And
why-
also, not Toby. Tom Holland did say that he wants to start a family soon, and that's obviously going to be with Zendaya, right? So they're gonna be married, right? So I feel like they kind of will like stay together in projects anyway. So I feel like they'll be like a double.
Bro, it's
package.
like crazy to think. You think Tom Holland's like 19? They're both like 26 or 25.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I forget that they're like
I looked at his
adults,
age.
so
I thought
that's
he was
crazy.
20. I actually thought he was 20.
Yeah,
He looks so
really
young.
Zendaya's really young too. I still remember Zendaya from Shake It Up, bro. The Disney
Shake It
show.
Up was fire, bro.
Bro, I
Respect
thought,
to Tom Holland though, he's trying to secure. He's securing the bag. He's making
It's
sure he
true.
gets the bag done. But well, we talk about the ending of the movie, right? So Anish, why don't you like it?
oh yeah, the reason why is because literally everything that the 3 movies worked up to is gone. Iron Man, there's not gonna be like references to him anymore. Happy doesn't even know him anymore. Ned is like his longtime friend, doesn't even know who Peter Parker is. MJ, she doesn't know anymore. And the reason why I think it's bad is because I think they're gonna try to get rid of MJ and like include for the next 3 movies. They're gonna try to get like a Gwen
Or Black Cat,
character.
maybe, or maybe
or Black Cat or
Yeah.
something.
I don't.
But-
think
So I think they're gonna get rid of MJ as like a character.
See,
That's
Oh,
crazy,
I
bro.
forgot.
Zendaya's
I forgot to say my 2 reasons why I think Zendaya might not be in the movie still.
Oh yeah.
Number
go
one
ahead.
reason why is actually I don't even know the location of MIT, but isn't MIT like pretty distance from New
It's
York?
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's in Massachusetts.
I don't think it's that-
it's still
I don't
on
think
the
it's that
east
far.
area, but like still like they're not like in the same exact location anymore. So that's
Yeah.
like pretty obvious. If she goes to MIT, then what is Spider-Man gonna do? I think Spider-Man is gonna finish his GED exam, or whatever. And in the Marvel, I told Nish this already, but
Yeah.
in Marvel Comics, there's a university called the Empire State University, which is like made up, and it's an Ivy League, and that's the one where Peter Parker goes to with Harry Osborn and Gwen Stacy and Black Cat, and even Jessica Jones goes there too.
Wait, Black Cat comes in? I'm so confused.
Black Cat hasn't
There's a
came in yet,
chance
but
that
there's
she
a chance
does.
she will come in.
Oh.
She is supposed to. And by the way, Black Cat, she never really figures out that Spider-Man is actually Peter Parker. She's like literally only horny for Spider-Man, and she like every single time she figures out that Peter Parker is beneath the costume, she stops liking him completely. Like she thinks it's only sexy when he's mysterious. I don't know, it's weird, but yeah.
Oh dang.
But
And
it's gonna be
also-
pretty interesting. They've
end
never done
credits
Black
scene.
Cat before, by the way, so I think they will. Like they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
End credit scene, Venom.
Okay,
I
so
think
you wanna
they're
hear
gonna
my input
introduce
on that?
Venom. Yeah, they're gonna introduce Venom. I think they're gonna introduce Green Goblin, and like I don't know, Venom. The Venom attitude will match well with like the Black Cat attitude. Like they're both of them
Anish
are
is
like.
right. Anish is right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
So I said this at the movie theater already, but I
Yeah.
think this is pretty obvious. There's 2 ways they could go about this though. The first way is obviously the better way, but since there's a little symbiote left and Peter Parker is a little bit emo now, he's still a little bit emo, right? Okay.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah,
His friends
obviously,
and all.
his friends are all gone, and he's by
Mayday.
himself. He has to pay the rent and everything. Adult
Yeah.
struggle. But the black, he's gonna get the black suit basically, and he's gonna use it for a while. And once he rejects it, the the symbiote's obviously gonna be salty because that's how it goes in the comics. And I feel like eventually, what's his name? Eddie Brock, right? Which is played by I'm forgetting the actor's name all of a sudden.
Wait, who's Eddie? Oh, is that Venom?
Tom, what's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, yeah, Tom Hardy. He's definitely
Yeah,
gonna
Eddie
come
Brock
back.
is the person who's Venom.
The news, yeah, the news reporter who plays, or who uses the Venom symbiote. But you know how Venom said that he has like a hive mind thing? Yeah. So basically, Venom might be able to like actually just travel universes all by himself. So maybe he'll figure out how to do it again or some way. And I think the multiverse is going to be a permanent thing for a while. Like it's going to be there for the next 20 years. Yeah,
I like
they
that.
have to take the money off that.
like it.
It's the biggest plot point. Like the last saga was like the Infinity War saga, like the stones.
The
And this is
stones,
like
now
this
it's
is like
multiverse.
multiverse. It makes
This
sense.
is a good way to section off.
Yeah, it's a good way to section off, and there's unlimited like possibilities. But I think he's gonna come back eventually, and when he does come back, that little symbiote that got rejected by Tom Holland in the MCU is gonna come to Eddie Brock, and when it attaches to Eddie Brock, he's gonna get the iconic Spider-Man symbol on his chest. Because Venom is supposed to have a Spider-Man symbol, by the way, but he doesn't have that in the Venom movies yet because he hasn't met Spider-Man yet. So when he does, because that's one of the things that Venom symbiote can do. It can actually take the host's abilities.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know that. So he's gonna have that white symbol, and he's also gonna be able to do make webs and stuff, and they're gonna fight. I think that's
Can
that's
Venom
a lot
not
better.
make webs yet? Like in the movie?
No, he cannot make webs yet.
Like
He
in
can
the
only
Eddie
crawl.
Brock, in
Remember?
the Tom Hardy one, he can't.
Yeah, he can
I
only
didn't watch
crawl.
the movie.
Didn't you watch the second one?
Nope.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't.
I thought you were there.
You remember we yeah, he didn't come with us.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, we watched it, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's what's gonna happen. They are gonna fight. They didn't want to. I think it's a good idea that they didn't do it right now because Peter Parker can have the black suit by himself, and then they can fight later.
Wait, pause. Wait, but one of Spider-Man's powers isn't web shooting though. Isn't that like a machine or whatever?
No,
No,
in the original Spider-Man, it literally comes out of skin, remember?
No,
I'm talking about the movie. To the MCU.
No. In the comics, he makes a web shooter. Tariq is right? But
in the comics he does?
Yeah, they came up with that because everyone thinks that it's like logic. I think it's also kind of logical for Spider-Man to have, but whatever, forget about that. But anyways, the thing is, it's not about the fact that it was inside the host body. It's just the fact that Venom likes to copy the host's abilities. So Venom could create webs himself because technically, remember Venom, like the symbiote could just like sling all over the place. You know what I mean?
Like in the movies?
Just Venom as it's like a black goo, right?
Oh yeah,
you can just sling everywhere, yeah.
So yeah, Venom might just take inspiration from Spider-Man's web shooters and make one
maybe.
himself.
That would make sense, yeah. I can see that.
That's just how it works.
That'd be interesting.
That's how they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight, and then they're gonna ally together to fight some other villain because Venom's more of an anti-hero now, which is how he is in the comics. He's not like a straight-up villain.
Right.
But okay, predictions for the next few movies. Okay, so I think y'all should talk because I talked a bunch. I'm gonna talk in a second, but I need to catch my breath.
I feel like you need to talk a lot because I don't have many predictions.
Okay,
I think it's gonna be like his
yeah.
adult. Wait, no, sorry, it's college. His college thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about obviously the first three that we watched so far is high school, and then I think the next one's gonna be college. And you said they might do
3 more. So that's what I was gonna talk about. That's what I was gonna talk about.
Make it 9 total, and the last 3 is his adult. That would be crazy. That's a lot.
It's good
if they
though.
do that,
People will always watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. If they do that, they could do the college as Gwen, right? And then in the comics how he's with MJ first, then he goes with Gwen, and then Gwen dies, and he goes back to MJ and marries MJ, right? They could do that in the 3 movies. Like in the 3 high school ones or the college ones, he goes with Gwen, and then in the adult one, he goes with Mary Jane. But that's so much commitment with all the actors to get them. So I don't think that'll happen, but that would be cool. But yeah, I think what we say, Venom, Black Cat.
Can I whip out the paint again?
Yeah, sure. Bring it out.
Sure, go ahead.
You fine with Anish? Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Spotify users will not be getting a lot of this coverage, but it's fine.
Whatever you draw, you can just describe what you're drawing.
Yeah, we just say it.
Okay, so let's start off with talking about the villains, okay? So all the villains that exist, right, or will exist. So Sony is just like using all their like resources to make like villain movies now, right? And they've already confirmed a bunch, right? So first of all, first villain is Venom. He's more of an anti-hero, but he still counts as a villain to Spider-Man, okay?
Yeah.
Let's talk about inside the MCU. We got Vulture, right? We got Mysterio, who's definitely not dead because I don't know how people think Mysterio is dead.
Oh, he's not
Literally,
dead?
the greatest trick of like a magician, like a party trick, is to pretend that you're dying or something,
Yeah.
or like that your arm was cut off. That's like the greatest. I don't think he's actually dead. That's like the greatest like exit. You know what I mean, Tariq? It's like a grand exit. Yeah. So I don't think Mysterio is dead. He's gonna continue to be like a grumpy adult or whatever. But Scorpion was in actually the post credit of the first Spider-Man. I don't know if y'all know that.
Wait, who's Scorpion?
You guys don't know that?
Oh,
So let me show you Scorpion's actor. Scorpion MCU. Hold up.
Dude's name is Scorpion.
You don't know Scorpion?
I don't think so.
Change windows. There you go. So this dude was in the end credits of the first Spider-Man movie, right? Or Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie, right? He doesn't have his suit yet, but when Vulture was in prison with him, he asked Vulture, do you know I heard that you know Spider-Man's identity, and Vulture said, I'm not telling you, because actually Vulture wants to keep Spider-Man safe, right?
Oh yeah, because he's a kid.
Because he's a kid, and he also saved him. So he doesn't tell Scorpion, but when Scorpion does get out of prison, this dude's gonna like do some crazy stuff, right? Like look at him, like
Yeah.
yeah. So he's definitely gonna have some type of role. They didn't just introduce him for no
yeah.
reason. But let me go back to the paint. Where is it? Okay.
Is Black Cat? Black Cat's not a villain, is she?
What's up?
Is what is Black Cat? Is she a
Yeah,
villain?
Black Cat is one of them. So here, wait. Let me finish these ones though, really quick. So Scorpion. Okay. By the way, let me just explain this for you guys that don't know. The reason why Vulture is gonna become a villain again is because no one knows Peter Parker exists anymore. So to Vulture, once again, Peter Parker is just. I mean, Spider-Man is just someone that intercepted his plans. Like he's not like he doesn't know his identity anymore. He doesn't know that Spider-Man is just a kid, and he doesn't know that Spider-Man saved him. Because when Spider-Man did save him, it was technically just Peter Parker because he took off the mask when he was saving him.
So he won't even remember that.
He won't even
So
remember that. He's just gonna remember Spider-Man being annoying and like messing up his plans, and he won't remember that Peter Parker dated his daughter. Remember they went to the homecoming thing. So there's more of like their connection gone. So Vulture, when he gets out of prison, is probably gonna want revenge, but he's gonna have a redemption though. He's gonna figure out eventually. I feel like, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely, yeah, because I don't feel like they'll just. Oh god, I just got rid of the text box. Okay, Black Cat's gonna have a solo movie. I don't know what they're gonna do with that though.
Oh damn.
Rhino is confirmed to have a solo movie too. I don't know if it's Amazing Spider-Man Rhino, but I think they're gonna make a MCU version.
Yeah, it's probably a different version. Gotta say.
Yeah, because that guy was like some fat Russian dude.
Rhino in the comics doesn't even have that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How are you gonna make a solo movie off that?
But I think he does have some like he does have a connection to Black Suit like Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure they fight like or something. I'm pretty sure Rhino was like visiting his mom's grave or something, and Black Suit Spider-Man like beats the living crap out of him for no reason.
Really?
Yeah, so like Black Suit Spider-Man is like a savage. Okay, who else? Oh,
What's
Morbius.
the Hunter dude?
Craven the Hunter. Yeah.
Craven
So original plan for Spider-Man 3, this movie, was that Spider-Man's identity was going to be revealed as Peter Parker. They weren't going to do any of this multiverse stuff. This was the original plan, like in case like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield didn't want to like listen. They were just going to have Craven and Scorpio be the main villains. So Craven the Hunter, his whole thing is like getting bounties basically, right? So he was going to go on the hunt for Peter Parker since his identity is revealed. And I think Ame would have still died probably. She probably would have gotten killed by Craven though or something. Or Scorpion. But there wouldn't be any of the old characters returning or whatever.
Yeah, that wouldn't hit the same as this.
It wouldn't have hit the same.
No,
it would be a lot more
100%.
it'd be a lot more grounded. But I still think Craven's gonna come eventually and he's gonna hunt Spider-Man. And also Craven also has a connection to Black Suit Spider-Man. They fight a lot too. So who else is there? Let's see. There is also I already did Black Cat. Trying to think. Anish, do you know any?
No, I mean you could do Green Goblin, I guess.
Green Goblin,
Like
I feel like
possible.
will show up eventually, but we could talk about that after. There's more. I'm trying to think. Who else? Tariq, you know, right?
Yeah, I do.
You
Symbiote,
do.
Venom.
What? Venom, facts. Carnage, I don't like that they killed off Carnage. I want him to return somehow. I feel
Did he
like
die?
I feel like they should have kept Carnage because Spider-Man and Venom are supposed to team up to fight Carnage. That's how it's supposed to go.
So maybe
Carnage
he
is
does go back.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just.
But they
add
already
him.
made a solo movie where Venom fights Carnage. I don't think like that would run well.
they
my
nerfed Carnage
opinion.
so hard. I don't like what they did to Carnage.
Now Carnage is OP because like
Yeah, he's supposed to be
he's supposed to be
OP.
stronger than Venom.
And he's supposed to literally like ram into buildings and like kill random like people too. So
He was doing that, but not like to the extent that you think. I
yeah.
guess. Yeah.
I think that's basically it for the villains, but there has to be something more. I'm trying to think.
It's fine. This is good enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's the Prowler. There's a Prowler.
Is
Forgot
Prowler
about the
another
Prowler.
like hunter dude?
Prowler is Miles Morales' uncle, and he was in the Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
but
He was in
he didn't-
Homecoming.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also the Shocker. That one Shocker. He's not gonna have an important role, but he's a one black dude with the gauntlet that could like remember the bus fight scene in Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Shocker. But that's basically it for the villains. But yeah, I think the fourth movie they're gonna have the black suit and probably Scorpion because they've been setting him up for a while, right? That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with what Anish said. They're gonna introduce Gwen Stacy.
But so we're really done with Zendaya.
No, I think Zendaya might come back actually. She is the
if she's not
MJ,
in the
right?
movie.
She is the MJ. So maybe because
Yeah.
they're separated for college, he has to get with someone new, right? So he gets with Gwen, but then Gwen gets her like lulled like death, right? You know, lulled on or whatever. Okay, she dies. Okay, but when she dies and Spider-Man is done with college, he's gonna be an adult again, and then he can meet MJ again.
Yeah.
I can see
And
that.
also in these next three movies, they're gonna start hinting Miles Morales even more. And I think at the end, the sixth movie, he's gonna start being guided by Peter Parker. And then the three more movies that they have for Peter Parker, they might not do those, or they might, but they might just make three movies for Miles Morales, and Peter Parker could be a supporting character in those
You
movies.
mean like the next 3 movies?
So these next three movies will be Peter Parker no matter what, right?
Oh, yeah,
okay,
okay.
okay.
But then
Oh,
the
you mean
one, the three
after.
afterwards, they could either be also Peter Parker's and Miles Morales has a small role in them, or they could be Miles Morales' movies, which I think is gonna happen, right?
I would be
Maybe
down for that. That would be really good.
There'll be Miles Morales movies after these three other ones, Tom Holland ones that are coming out, and Tom Holland's gonna be an adult in these movies, and he's just gonna be teaching Miles Morales. And maybe in the second or third Miles Morales movie, Spider-Man's probably gonna have to die because that's what happens in the comics. So yeah.
Should I watch the animated one?
Into the Spider-Verse.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Into the Spider-Verse is known to be the best Spider-Man movie by lots of people, actually.
The best. I actually think it's as good as No Way Home.
Lots of people think it's better than No Way Home because it's an animated movie and the acting can be done a lot better and they have a lot more creative.
No way,
freedom.
it's better than No Way Home.
Lots of people think
I
that.
think
Yeah.
it's as good.
Hey, there's no way that's true.
You'll see. It's
That's
actually
why.
so crazy how much detail they put into it.
The art is crazy. Tariq spitting facts.
And then,
The art is crazy.
If you look up, they added so many small details. You can look up after you watch it. They added so many small details. I don't want to say anything.
You know, I'm gonna watch it during spring break.
No, 100% will watch it. Or you
Yo,
can
watch
watch
it
actually, let me stream it because I want to rewatch it.
Oh yeah, we can do that later.
Alright, cool. Sounds good. I'm not right now.
Not during the podcast. Obviously, we're gonna get copyrighted, but yeah.
But I think that's all I have to say about the Spider-Man
I think
stuff.
just about wraps it
Yeah.
up, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, I really went off. Oh wait, one more thing. Did you already end the podcast?
No, go on.
Okay,
we're
one
going.
more thing. So, you see with this whole multiverse stuff, I think in 10 years or so, they're going to have... Doctor Strange is going to have more multiverse stuff, right? Loki's going to have more
Obviously.
multiverse stuff, right? WandaVision is going to have maybe some multiverse stuff, right? Ant-Man's going to have more multiverse stuff too, by the way, if you didn't know.
Wait, who?
Ant-Man.
Oh,
Did y'all
Ant-Man.
Did y'all both watch Loki?
No.
I watched a couple episodes from it, but
Did you watch the ending episode?
no.
Okay, well, basically, in the comics, there's someone named King the Conqueror who's from the future, and he's like the main like time traveling villain and the multiversal villain, and he rules like over a bunch of galaxies or whatever, right? In the comics, he's actually the son of Reed Richards, the Fantastic Four leader, Rubber Man.
Oh, Rubber Man, yeah. Or,
Yeah, he's like-
Is it Rubber Man? I thought it's Flexible
No,
Man.
he's like a flexible man. I'm just calling
Okay.
him like
Gotcha.
But he's like his distant like relative. But anyways, he like controls all time and like all universes, and he's probably gonna be the main villain. And I feel like instead of having Doctor Doom, which is the main villain in this comic series, they're gonna have him be the main villain, and they're gonna do Secret Wars, which is basically Kang the Conqueror is gonna bring all these heroes from all these universes into a massive arena, and it's like this messed up universe where it has like all these. It's kind of like Super Smash, you know? Have you all ever played Super Smash?
Oh, well, the Nintendo
everyone plays
characters.
it.
Where they take all the
Thank you,
Nintendo
Brian.
characters, all the maps are like mashed together, remember? And they're like the bubbles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's called the Battle World, right? And they just like fight a bunch. And I feel like Tobey Maguire will come back. If not Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield will come back. Hugh Jackman's gonna come back probably for that movie. I feel like
Who's Hugh
they might have
Jackman?
Professor X, Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
I think they're gonna do so much like fan service. There's gonna be like a bunch of multiverse people and stuff, and it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
That
multiverse
would be
is
really
all the
good.
multiverse movies are going.
And also, there's been a long running rumor that they're actually, Tom Cruise was actually supposed to play Iron Man originally.
Yeah.
So they might have
They
Tom
didn't
Cruise
get
as a
cast.
multiversal Iron Man, maybe.
Ooh. that'd be
Oh,
interesting.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, but that's all I have to say. Yep.
Yeah, those are all our theories. Those are our thoughts on Spider-Man. And yeah, is that it?
Yep. Thanks for
Yep.
watching.